now that said, how many people are leaving the mortgage industry right now? What's that staggering number?
So I think the number reported by NMLS at the end of the year was 60,000 licenses not renewed. Now, remember, that doesn't mean 60,000 people exited, but it means 60,000 licenses weren't renewed. So maybe some people consolidated to just serving their local market. Other people might have left companies that were licensed in multiple markets, and now they've moved to a company that's only licensed in a handful, a few, or one. And so it might not be that LOs have left the space, but LOs have left as many states and markets that they've been servicing in the past.
Okay. I mean, I've heard a crazy number, the crazy stat that was like
60,000
60% of the, or I don't know, it was 60 or 40, one of the two are leaving the industry. Like that is an actual factual number here. And I have, hold on, let me see if I have it. Cause it was, you guys know him, Amir Saeed, master crafter of mortgages and loans and originations, great coach. I watch a lot of his free stuff is actually just as good as his paid stuff. It's ridiculous. And he just did a video, and listen, I'm very big on collaborating over competing. He has a YouTube channel as well. And like, I suggest you go watch that too. If like you're watching this for purposes of growing your business, growing your mortgage business, he is amazing. I follow him personally and I watch all of his stuff. And he had mentioned in that with MBA Newslink, so with MBS Highway, I'm sorry. MBS Highway. With MBS Highway, that statistic, and that's where I was like, no freaking way. Oh, 40% of LOs are leaving the industry. Yep. 30% of companies are consolidating. It's said on MBS Highway, which is a reputable a mortgage news source there. So yeah, not BSing. So imagine that. We're actually starting to see.
But not BSing, we're MBSing.
I'm usually the funny guy.
Hey, I gotta tell a joke once in a while.
Yeah, true. So we're starting to see that. We're starting to see that. And
we're experiencing it firsthand. And
well, listen, this to put some light on the end of the road, right? If you're watching this, that means you're still in the business or you've still been in the business. It's getting better. It gets better. You're going to start reaping the rewards of staying in here, of manning up 2023. And if you just started, right, you're going to experience this wave of people leaving. You entered here because let me tell you a little inverse of this. I started in the mortgage industry at the end of 2020, beginning of 2021. That is when everybody was getting licensed.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh my gosh, quick and easy money is coming to the market. That's when I got licensed. So imagine, I came in when the market started getting flooded, people started making more money, and I had to go out there and get my own business. Now, if you're coming into a market that people are leaving, which means there's people there that need to be serviced, and just as this gentleman. If you would have looked up tax preparers and gone knocking and handed out your business cards, even the old model that I always said doesn't work. At this point, I think it might just work.
Yeah, look, I mean, I could clearly tell he'd been in the business for a long time, especially from some of the things he said. But also from his demeanor, the way he carried himself. And he's doing that old school methodology of, I'm just going to go, look something up and then I'm going to go knock on their door. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, I also think, and let's get this straight, right?
Sure.
Let's get this straight. He could have looked up local lenders. There are 10 local lenders by us.
Yes.
But our Google presence and our profile show something.
Yes.
We have 5-star reviews, over 100 of them in the short time that we've come. And these are all organically cultivated and created. We haven't even tapped into the full potential of what these are, right? So that's to say is that, yeah, if you make up a Google My Business page and you throw it out there and you might get 2 or 3 reviews, that's not to say that some guy's just randomly going to walk into your room and say, hey, can I use you? No, you have to have name recognition, which I think we're starting to grow now, where we're starting to get name familiarity, building up an actual reputable source, because the best way to get referrals, right? The best way to get referrals in this business is one of 2 things. Is just word of mouth, somebody doing that, right? Or just doing good work, right? If you do good work, people are going to come to you and say, hey, Roy George helped me with my loan and he was amazing. I would definitely use Roy George. And now imagine 115 people on our Google page are saying, I love this company, not one bad one. And we're basically, that's where they're starting to come.